Gavin, a 1-1 draw away to Hemel. What did you make of that match?
I'm frustrated, if I'm honest. I felt that we were in reasonable control of the game, although, they're a dangerous side and, Lee's done a fantastic job here, really has, and I said that to him beforehand. But I thought that, we had some good moments in the game, and I think Billy should probably score 2 today. We've had probably the clearer chances, but although there hasn't been masses of them. And then we go and concede what I thought was a really poor goal because the ball gets dropped in from them. We put no pressure on the ball to stop the cross at all. Cross comes in. It's in some respects it's a flick round the corner and we don't react to that. And the boy finishes it very very well. I am a bit frustrated because these bits and pieces matter at the moment, and unfortunately we're just not being able to see them through to turn those draws into wins at the moment, which arguably we may have done over the last 3. That's what we should have done. So, a bit frustrated. Close game, tight game, but yeah.
So was the critical factor today individual errors rather than anything tactical, do you think?
I don't know if it's individual errors. I thought we were good today. I thought, tactically we got it right. Caused them all sorts of problems, I thought, inside that initial period of the first 20 minutes or so, and then the game settled down and it was a little bit of a cagey affair, not a lot in it, if I'm honest. But I'm just focusing on the chances that we had in that respect, and the goal that they've scored is massively avoidable from my point of view.
It was Chucks and Dylan up front today. What did you make of their performance for the first time?
A pain. I think their backline will understand that they've been in a game today. Worked very very hard. Both of them didn't really have much to work with in respect of the chances. The chances seemed to fall to Billy, and I think there was one in the second half that Youngie focused on in the box. Did well. Really worked hard, and I was pleased with their performance. They were a pain today. They were a handful, you're always looking at someone else if it's not going to be them to crop up with it, and we didn't quite manage it.
And at the back, missing Adam Thompson. What were your thoughts on Charlie Stallard and the other back?
I thought they did well in there. I think they did well. They're playing against some decent players, we had to shuffle the pack a little bit, with Adam coming out and Henry moving into the middle and etc. But Charlie's come in and done a really competent job today. Still learning for the level, but pleased with him.
It's 3 consecutive draws now. What do we need to do to turn those draws into wins?
Well, finish our chances is probably the most like, I'm not saying we've had loads today. I'm not saying it's that, but we've had some quite clear ones, and we haven't hit the back of the net. Specifically the first one in the first half that Bill jinxed round the player and sort of 8 yards out. We concede. We normally score one. We concede our obligatory goal, which is poor, and I thought that was just avoidable. So, listen, we're in there, and we're the boys from a application point of view is absolutely spot on. There's no question about that, and I've never questioned them all season. They're absolutely applying themselves and running hard, and teams that when they play us are going to have to battle it out. They're going to have to come and battle it out, and I thought Hemel did that today, but we're just lacking that little bit of quality, just to put the ball in the net. But this is the group. This is the group. We'll get back in and work hard and look forward to another difficult one next week.
On the road today, on the road again next weekend, and fantastic support again from the fans.
Unbelievable. I said to the lads after, and I mean this, and I don't just say these things. Let's, we need to go down and see the best supporters in the league. That's what we need to do. We can draw on the disappointment of today, but first of all, let's go and see them because they were noisy, they were magnificent, and they're with us, and that means a hell of a lot to me. So I thank everyone that come today. It really does mean a lot, and don't stop coming. Let's see you all there next week as well.
Thank you, Gav.
Cheers.
Straight. Safe trip home.